Hey folks, Chef Jussie here. How's everybody doing today on a Monday? Monday's kind of tough for a lot of people. First day of work. But anyway, I was off today. I went to my foot doctor, and I need to get some pain medication. I need to take some pills. I need to have some insoles redone again, and a bunch of other stuff. But anyway, folks. So with that said, today I'm going to be making. Give me a second. Somebody's knocking on the door. I don't know. False alarm. Anyway, folks, today I'm going to be making some ribs, pork ribs, but I'm not going to be making them in the oven. I'm going to be making them in my Dutch oven. This Dutch oven. I'm going to be making them into like a stew, and they're gonna. I think I've done this once. I think my mother used to do it. I don't know. I'm going to try. So anyway, let's. Okay, we need one more ingredient here. Okay, so let me bring you closer so you can see what's going on here. Okay. So in there goes my Dutch oven. There goes my ribs. They're all seasoned and everything. I put about 2 tablespoons of oil in there, canola oil, and I'm gonna put these in there. I'm gonna drop these in my Dutch oven. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna put these in here. Okay, I'm gonna have these with mashed potatoes. I'm gonna be making some nice whole mashed potatoes. I gotta boil some potatoes in just a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my ribs slowly in here. Okay, there you go. And I'm gonna the little marinade in there. Okay, so come on closer. So there you go. Do you see it? Okay, so there goes my ribs in my Dutch oven. Okay. I'm gonna start adding some ingredients. I'm gonna put tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of garlic, a half a teaspoon of black powder, a tablespoon of onion powder. Okay, so everything I mixed everything up in it to make everything easier on everybody. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in here. Okay, so I'm gonna put three small bay leaves. Okay, bay leaves. I'm also gonna put some. This is called sofrito. It's a mixture of tomatoes and onions and let's see what's in here. This stuff. It's tomatoes and onions and garlic and cilantro and all kind of stuff. So I'm gonna put a couple of tablespoons of this in there. You can find this in the supermarket. You can make it yourself. I always say I'm gonna make it. I never get around to making it because I don't use it that much. But when I do, I go to the supermarket and get it. Okay, so this is my sofrito. So I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons. Okay, never enough sofrito. Okay, so put that in. There we go. Then I'm gonna add some half of a can, 8 ounce of tomato sauce. Okay. There we go. Let's open this up. Let's wash this can. I washed the can. Open it. So I'm gonna put about a half a can of this. Okay. There we go. This looks good already. You can eat it right out of the thing. I'm gonna be using a beef broth. I got 1 envelope here of beef broth. Okay, so this is gonna be a lot of flavors in there. All these flavors are gonna come together in this Dutch oven. This is the best part of the Dutch oven. You can cook on this. You can start cooking this. You can sear on this, and like a roast beef or something, you can sear on it, and then you put it in the oven. The whole thing covered up. It's amazing. So anyway, I'm gonna be using this sazon. Has coloring in it. You know, it's achote. So 1 envelope of this. Okay, so all these flavors are gonna come together. And this stuff is going to cook in there slowly. Okay. I'm going to add some. Let's see. Where's my spoon? I'm going to add some olives in here. Okay. Cuba likes olives, and I'm going to put some olives in there. What the hell? What could happen? Nothing. Nothing could happen. Huh? Put some olives in there. There you go. This is just like when I do stewed chicken. Okay, so we got the olives in there, give it all that flavor. Let me put this back in the refrigerator. Oh, does it fit in the refrigerator? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Okay, folks, we're working very fast here because Good was coming to work with us. I got 3 cups of water, cold water. Okay. And I put about 2 cups. Oh, let me see. Let me make sure that I want everything to be submerged and in the sauce. So about 3 cups, almost 3 cups of water. Okay. And then we're gonna turn this on. We're gonna put this on almost high. we're gonna cover this, and that's it. Look how simple. We're gonna let everything, all those juices and everything, cook in this. And if I need to, I could always take this whole pot and put it in the oven and finish it off. So we'll see what happens. So now I gotta go peel about 10 potatoes, about I don't know, a couple pounds of potatoes I gotta peel because I want to make some homemade. In there, that sauce there. I want to make some homemade mashed potatoes. So stay tuned. I'm going to a commercial break. So folks, my ribs are looking great. It's smelling great. I want to show you. Okay, they're not done right. I mean, they're not done just yet. Couple more minutes. But look at this. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now I just lower the heat. It's simmering in there. There you go. Look at that. The sauce is sticking. It's starting to thicken up a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My mashed potatoes are boiling at high. And then I'm gonna start mashing them. So I want you to stay with me. Don't go nowhere. So folks, I believe my mashed potatoes are ready to be mashed. Okay, so they've been boiling for, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, whatever, give or take. So I'm gonna drain them, right? And I want you to see. Here you go. So we're gonna drain them, and then we're going to, let me see if I can drain this without any. Okay, we're gonna drain these potatoes. Oh yeah. Make sure you drain them because wet potatoes don't make they don't come out too good if they're wet. So make sure that you get all that water out of there and immediately return to the pot. Okay. Now I got about a cup of milk. And you never want to put cold milk in the mashed potatoes. So I got about a half a cup of butter sliced up. So don't put anything cold in your mashed potatoes. It will do something to it. Believe me. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave for a little bit, warm it up. You can use room temperature butter, milk, but I'm gonna warm this up a bit. And not too hot. I don't want this to okay. We go. What's going on with my microwave? And we're gonna start. Okay. So we're gonna start mashing these potatoes in a few minutes. As soon as my milk gets a little bit warm, room temperature, and we're gonna be using a masher. You don't want to over mash. Okay, make sure you don't over mash. Okay, so we can put that there. And okay. So there we go. It should be warm. And I'm gonna pour this in here, and I'm going to start. I put half, and I'm gonna start to smash. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Don't overdo it. All you gotta do is just mash. You should be good. Something like that. Okay. And then, of course, put the rest of the milk and the butter in there. And according to, if you want it creamier, just put more butter. Okay, there you go. It looks perfect. Check to see if you need salt. Butter has salt, so it should be good. But check if you want. Check if you. Perfect. Now yeah, perfect. And you don't want to. When you smash potatoes, you start to smash them so much, it bursts out. You overdo it. It bursts out starch, and you get these sticky potatoes. So that's why I'm telling you not to over mash them, because a chemical reaction starts up in them, and yeah, perfect. So I'll cover them up, and then I'm going to check my ribs. Oh man, what is it? Look at my ribs. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I lowered the flame so it could simmer in there, and now the sauce should be getting thick. Okay. So folks, my ribs, I want you to show you these ribs, and look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at those ribs. Okay. And the sauce is nice and thick. I'm simmering it now. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, nice and tender. Okay, we got some mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes. We got some gravy, and we got some corn. I'm gonna turn this off now. Let it continue simmering for a little while, and then we're gonna go to the table. So meet me at the table because this looks good. This is about this. I think this is the second time I'm doing this, or maybe the first. But I did it just like I do my stewed chicken. All the same ingredients, same thing, just not using chicken, using pork ribs. I started with some olive oil in the bottom of the pan, some tomato sauce, and I put on the garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, some parsley in there. I put some beef broth. I put some sazon. I put some sofrito, which is it's a Puerto Rican sort of marinade, where they put tomatoes and green peppers and cilantro and culantro, and they mix it all in a blender, and you could keep it for months in the freezer. And you take a couple of scoops, and it's good for like if you make like rice, and if you make beans. I don't make beans at home, but if you make beans or soup, anything like that, you can add a couple of tablespoons. And I added 3 tablespoons, so it should be flavorful. And that's it. And I simmered everything in there. The sauce is nice and thickening up now. I got my gravy warming up, and I'm gonna go to the table. So come on, meet me. So folks, we're at the table, and I made something today. I think it's the first time I make it, or the second. So it's just like the chicken stew that I make. Same thing. Eat everything the same, except in chicken, I replaced it by pork ribs. And let it simmer in a Dutch oven. That's the difference to a Dutch oven. So cooked it under very hot temperatures. I made some garlic bread with a garlic bread spread that I bought from Llano Lakes. And if you never tried it, my God, you gotta go run out to the Two Market and try it. They have different flavors. And they have this one cinnamon that you can put on like a cinnamon bagel. I had this morning cinnamon toast with it. And I mean, I wanted to eat it right out of the cup. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, I keep sticking my finger in it and eating it. I mean, I can eat it like out of the bowl, but it's bloody. You gotta be careful. So anyway, folks, look for it because we're gonna go running look for it when we go to next time to go shopping. So anyway, folks, let me show you the video here. I took pictures, but I didn't show you the video. So let me turn the camera around. So here's what it looks like. There goes these are homemade mashed potatoes, not out of a box or anything like that. I peeled a bunch of potatoes. There goes the ribs. Ooh, look at those ribs. Corn. We got some gravy in here. And we have some of the bread that I used with that mixed bread. And the other one is a brown cinnamon or something like that. But it's delicious. So let me sit down. Let's sit down and try this out. Okay. So folks, yeah, today I went to my foot doctor. I've been getting a lot of pain. I can only walk 3 to 4 blocks before I start getting pain. So I complain about the pain. I wanted something strong, to keep me high, but they're afraid of giving that stuff. So they gave me like real strong Motrin, which sucks. So I wanted to feel nice. But anyway, enough of those pills. I don't have any right now. But anyway, those pills are really, all jokes aside, are really a big problem in America. So, when you become addicted. So I took those pills for about 2-3 years. So somehow I was addicted. I read over them. So yeah, painkillers, killing America. So I'm taking Motrin, and they're supposed to be delivering later on. Everybody who asked about my foot, not about my feet, that's what's going on. The insoles have to be redone. They forgot to do a cutout with this part of this bone pushing on it. So I gotta take it back.
Seriously, they forgot to do a cutout.
Well, that's what the doctor prescribed. So there was a cutout because I have a bone pushing through the bottom of my foot, which was operated on, but there's still a lump there. So I don't know. I'm not a foot doctor. I'm a chef. So anyway, that's the information that I'm giving you. If people are asking me how's your feet, so that's what's going on. Other than that, I was off today, rested, but I was still tired. Gay Pride Month, once again, so I'll repeat it every day. Be proud who you are, and you're a supporter, and the fight is not over, way from over. Let's see what else in the news today. In 1.5 billion years, the Earth will cease to exist. It will be the end of mankind. I'm not going to be around, but Gilbert will probably be around to see it. because they're looking for the fountain of youth. So by the time they find it, I'll probably be long gone. And I'm gonna be like ashes, so I'll be somewhere floating around somewhere. But anyway, folks, it's kind of you know, you think about it. If you really take time and think about it, you know, a billion years is a long time, but wow, the end of all this, you know, and whatever comes back, you know, by that time, futuristic. But all this stuff that we worked for, gone because the sun is going to get hotter, and they say the temperature of the earth is going to be beyond life. What I think is another form of life will begin. I think there was a form of life before, and another form of life will begin, because I don't think it ends. It starts, something else starts. But hey, I can't wait around for a billion years. So the best to the future generations, take care of your planet. It's not going to be around forever. So a little bit of science there today. So anyway, folks, with that said, let me enjoy this food, see how it tastes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're busy. Tomorrow there's a big party, an event fundraiser at my job. The tickets are $250 if you want to go. If you want a VIP treatment, it's $2,500.
The plate of food is like what, 20 grand?
Something that if you wanted like a table, it's like 20 grand. If you want a table, bring your friends. But if you want the VIP treatment where you eat at the VIP area, and then you go out to the garden and have the party, and then there's an after party. So 3 things for $2,500. Can you believe that? You know what I can do with $2,500? I can go to a bar and get drunk, dragged out for $100. You go figure. So anyway, folks, with that said, let me go enjoy this. Love you guys. Thank you for spending every evening with us here, and we will see you Wednesday. Wednesday is Gilbert's birthday. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we'll cook something special, maybe some lobster, maybe something special, or maybe we'll just go out. I don't know. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know, because, you know, got time to think about it. Love you guys. See you guys Wednesday.